one that's pulling back and the biggest loser on the Nifty is Dr. Reddy's. Ekta joins us to fill us in with more details. Ekta?
Thanks for that. Well, yes, for Dr. Reddy's, it's under pressure. The revenue was down on a reported basis, or rather up by around 12.5%. But versus expectations, it was up around, it was lower than expectations of growth of around 17%. But on an adjusted basis, it did come in line with expectations. Now, EBITDA was where the disappointment was. The margins came in at around 26.4%. The street was anticipating 27 to 28% this quarter. The other key disappointment was the US business. The US revenue came in at $391 million. The street was anticipating around $400 million in terms of sales, and $391 million, in fact, came in lower than expected. Besides lower than expectations, it was a sequential decline, considering they did $403 million in the previous quarter. India, adjusted for divestment of non-core business, was okay. It was up 11%. They're expecting double-digit growth to continue. Russia declined because of the currency woes there, but nonetheless, there was still a decline in the Russian market. So I think the street didn't like that. Guidance from the management. They've guided for the margins to remain around the 25% range. They're expecting the rest of the world markets to grow in double digits. They aim for 20+ launches of products in the US. They're aiming to grow the domestic business at around 10% for FY25, X of the Nestle JV, which they seem to be quite bullish on. And they've also received a voluntary action indicated for their Bachupalli formulation facility, which was a little bit of an overhang. So that too has been out of the way. Now, brokerages are a bit sanguine on it. CLSA has an underperform. They believe there is a midterm outlook which is subdued, which is led by US price erosion, dependency on Revlimid generic, high acute mix in India. Jefferies has an underperform. They believe the EBITDA margins for FY25 should probably remain under pressure. Nomura has a neutral. They believe Q4 was a strong quarter.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ekta, for that. Let's